Boys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be covering how to grow massive arms. If you're someone who has shoestring arms like this guy did over here, and you want arms like these, I'm going to break down your step-by-step formula. I'm going to give you a 3-step formula you need to do to actually grow massive arms and really unlock the dream physique because, guys, your arms make you fit into the shirt. It makes you look bigger. And essentially, who doesn't want big arms to walk around with? So, guys, I'm going to give you everything you need and literally save years off your life because, guys, I've done everything wrong. I've done all the mistakes. I've done all the struggles. And I want to give you the step-by-step formula that you're essentially missing to unlock massive growth. So with that being said, guys, let's get straight into the video. I'm going to break this down to a 3-step form. We're going to talk about the training, the nutrition, and an actual game plan you guys can use after watching this video. Sounds pretty good, right? So I'm going to give you all. So guys, let's actually break down point number 1, our training. How are we going to do this? What's our formula? What do we need to do? Like, bro, like, how many times do I need to hit this? I got you guys, because I'd be asking the same crap, if not more. I'd be like, dude, what the hell is this guy talking about? Shoestring arms, and this guy's got big arms. What? Like, what are you talking about? I'm going to give it to you. So in order to grow massive arms, we have to understand, like, how we're going to do this. And we need a step-by-step framework to go about this. So guys, in order for us to do this, we actually have to use a formula called progressive overload, which if you guys haven't seen before, I touched on in this video over here. You can check it out. I literally break down the nuances of everything I'm going to say, but I'm going to just give you the bird's eye view because I know this video doesn't want to be 30 minutes long, and I don't want to watch a video that's 30 minutes long either. So guys, progressive overload is the ability to build muscle continuously. If we could do this to actually grow our arms, now we're talking. That's our true formula right there. So in order for us to do this right, we need to break out our training split and make sure we're doing it. So in order for us to actually grow massive arms, guys, we need to make sure our training split is aligned with our training days. So essentially, guys, if we're going 3 days per week, we're going to do a full body, 4 days an upper and lower body split, and 5 or 6 days a push-pull leg, or PPL that a lot of people call it, or an Arnold split. That's going to give us the days to actually structure our training. Next, we're going to do is actually incorporate our progressive overload, which is certain benchmarks we have to use. So progressive overload, guys, is making sure we actually have the ability to build continuous muscle. And for us to grow massive arms, we need to make sure we're doing this right. So guys, these splits are really important because what these splits do is they actually allow you to increase your training frequency. Your training frequency is really important because the more times you actually hit that muscle group, so our biceps and our triceps, it's going to allow us to break down the muscle and actually grow it back bigger. And the more times we hit it, it's going to stimulate more muscle growth. And if we use certain rep ranges, which I'm actually going to break down, it's going to build continuous growth to actually grow the massive arms instead of just training your biceps every single day and your triceps every single day. That's not the right way to do it. If you want to do it, you want to look proportional. You don't want to look like a, like a meat stick. You guys want to have an aesthetic physique like this guy does over here. So if in order for us to do that, we have to make sure our training frequency aligns with our training split. And then when we actually break down our compound and isolation movements, which I'm going to break down in the next point, we can then talk about how we're going to go about actually growing these arms specifically. But this is the foundational framework we need, our essential blueprint. So once we have that, once we understand, okay, now I have the ability, instead of hitting my muscles 1 to 2 times per week, I can actually hit 3 to 4, if not 5. So now, guys, once we actually broken down our foundational framework, we have our training split, we have our training frequency. Now let's break down our actual workout and how we're going to structure these depending on the days we go. So guys, we have to break down our workout and how we actually structure it. And the way we go about this is our compound lifts or isolation lifts. You always want to start with your compounds and end with your isolations. And your compound lifts, guys, actually hit part of your arm at the same time. Like, holy shit, like, what is this guy talking about? I'm going to break it down. So guys, when you do a bench press, and now a lot of people get this confused because, like, my old self was like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Multiple muscle groups, bench press, like, yeah, guys, I get it. I've been there. But let me just break down and save you the crap because I've essentially, again, it's been a long journey. I've started from here, and I want to tell you the essential blueprint I did to grow massive arms over here. So let's do it. So guys, when we talk about our workouts, we have to break down from compound to isolation movements, as I just mentioned. But your compound lifts actually hit multiple muscle groups simultaneously. So if we look at our bench press, we're hitting not only our chest, but our chest, shoulders, triceps, our core. That's 4 muscle groups per one exercise. So if we had the ability to use more compound lifts to actually hit more muscle groups, that gives us the ability to increase our training frequency along with our training days or training splits. Over time, it's going to compound results and really, actually grow massive arms. But now, since we actually have our compound lifts that, or anything from, maybe a bench press, an overhead shoulder press, a shoulder press, a, barbell squat, a barbell row, stuff like this that allows us to hit multiple muscle groups, we're actually going to be hitting parts of the arm, simultaneously to say. But we're actually going to use our isolation movements to actually maximize the ability to grow these arms, a lot bigger. So then essentially, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to format our workouts in regards to our compound lifts, and then we're going to actually finish it with the ability for 1 to 2 muscle groups of the bicep and tricep itself. So guys, what we're essentially going to do is target more specifics in these muscle groups. Maybe it's the bicep, the tricep, to actually stimulate this growth. So maybe, for one or two exercises for both your bicep and your tricep, it could be a tricep pull down or an overhead tricep pull down, a skull crusher. You can kind of mix and choose, but what you want to do is make sure you rotate all parts of the tricep that you're hitting. Same thing for your bicep. What you're essentially going to do is maybe you're going to do preacher curls, hammerhead curls, incline dumbbell curls, whatever it is. But your goal should be to not only hit that same exercise over and over and over again, but to kind of stimulate and, recycle different parts of the bicep and tricep you're hitting to hit all functions of it. I don't want to go down to the nuances of it because like a lot of people like myself will get analysis paralysis. Oh, like, what are my 5 exercises I need to do for this, part of the muscle? What are my 5 exercises for this? How do I do this? Guys, just start. Once you start, it's going to make you ask yourself questions on how you get to the next step. You see something you couldn't see before, and that's how you kind of build on and bring on and see. And it's like an endless pendulum essentially, because you're always going to be building momentum. And in order for you to get to the next step, you're going to have to see what information you're missing and fill in that essential margin of error. But that's how you're actually going to go about your training. Again, just a full recap. What you're going to do is have your training days align with your training splits. Your goal is to increase your training frequency. You're going to use your compound lifts and your isolation movements. And your isolation movements, maybe you do 1 or 2 isolation movements for both your bicep and tricep in your workout. And now you have the ability to not only hit that bicep and tricep, but recircle, but essentially, cycle out the different isolation movements you do to actually hit all parts of bicep and tricep. On top of your compound lifts, also hitting that muscle group. So guys, look, that's a winner right there. That's giving us the ability to actually build massive arms. Now let's go into point number 2, which is our nutrition, guys. Our nutrition is going to be key to, really building this. And the key thing I really want to touch on is our protein intake. So guys, in order to do this, I'm not breaking down a whole nutrition guide. I'm giving you an essential framework to operationalize around. And then essentially, guys, you can fill in the missing pieces to actually, see what's best for you, your body, your program goal, all this different stuff. But my job here is to help you grow massive arms, and that's what this video is going to essentially do. So if we're talking about our protein intake, guys, it's really important to make sure you hit 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you're eating 150 grams of protein. Extremely important. And once we do that, that's going to give us the ability to really build muscle continuously because we're hitting our adequate protein sources. So if you're asking, like, what are some protein sources? Eggs, egg whites, steak, chicken, ground beef, ground turkey. The essential list goes on and on. There's so many options, but just do stuff that you actually enjoy and is sustainable towards your lifestyle. Once you do that, you're going to roll consistency. Consistency rolls onto compounded growth. And that's essentially how you're going to actually get substantial growth to building your arms in regards to your training and your nutrition. And again, guys, I don't want to go into analysis, paralysis, all this different crap because, guys, the more details, the more stuff I do, it's more information overload. The more you actually sit down and be like, oh, like, what is this missing piece I'm missing? Just start, and then you're going to see stuff you couldn't see before, and that's going to actually get more growth than essentially you just figuring out all the details before. Taking action is the ability to actually see stuff you couldn't see before because you're learning more about the process. That's learning, guys, 101. If you're only doing, the ability to learn more information, not applying the action, productive procrastination, mental masturbation, don't do that. I've done both. It sucks. And essentially, guys, what it did is just let me stay here. Don't do that. You want to get here. It's a lot better. Trust me. And that's like actually taking action, delivering the expectations you have of yourself, and doing the stuff that's mentioned in this video. Because you can watch this video, do nothing, and you'll be in the same place, and then literally just mental masturbation. Don't do that. It doesn't work. And now, guys, let's break down point number 3. What is your actionable game plan? So, guys, now we talked about the training and nutrition. There's a kind of key foundational frameworks I want you guys to actually underline when doing this is consistency and sustainability. In order for you to do what's best for you, like, guys, I can't tell you to do X, Y, Z. It has to be what's best for you, best for your lifestyle, and best sustainability. And when you get stuff like that, that's how you get long-term growth and the compound effect. Compound effect is not much in the beginning, but over time, you're going to just keep on learning, and the growth actually stacks, and literally you just get insane results, to keep it short. So in order for us to do this the right way, guys, I can't tell you how many meals you need a day. You need to see what's best for your lifestyle. Maybe it's 40 meals. I don't give a shit how many meals you eat. Just make sure you hit your calorie intake and your macro intake, especially your protein intake at 1 gram per protein per pound of body weight. If you want to go more, that's fine. Just make sure you backfill, your carbs and your fats and make sure it's right towards your goal. But that's really important. So making sure it's not about how many meals, it's about what's best for you and your lifestyle. Like I said, you could do 40, just hit your goal. If you want to do 1 or 2, that's fine. It's going to be bigger proportion sizes, but it's what's best for you. So guys, in regards to our nutrition, we have how many meals we have to eat. We know our protein intake. In regards to your training, you could do 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Obviously, the more days, it's going to be a little better, beneficial, but those structures allow you to increase the training frequency and really allow you the ability to actually get the results you want at a lot quicker speed. And guys, you have to enjoy the process. You're not going to get fast results. Fast results give you the quick fix approach, and quick fix approach is literally, it's like, and just crashes because you're not learning the essential back end stuff, the information, the skill sets. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and that's how you're actually going to do it. But guys, the essential bonus tip is you have to be tracking your data. If you're not tracking your data, you're literally just doing like, I don't know what the hell you're doing essentially, because you're not, I don't know where you are. If you're not tracking your day, you're not tracking your results. Track your results. It's going to allow you to see stuff you couldn't see before. And it's going to allow you to see patterns that you just see over time. Maybe you're in progress plateaus. Maybe you're getting body adaptation. Maybe you need to do a reset, whatever it is. But if you can't literally do these analysis if you don't have the data to back it up. So please make sure you do that. And guys, I hope I gave you everything you need. Like I said, I don't want these videos to go into the nuances of everything. I want you guys to get everything you need to literally build massive arms. And I hope I just that and gave you the blueprint you're missing. So guys, thank you for watching another video on the channel. I hope this video did just that. Give you the ability to actually unlock your aesthetic physique, get massive arms, fit into a tight shirt, or what you want. Because guys, it's a cool feeling. Everyone should have the confidence to do that. And guys, hopefully I just did that right here. So guys, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button. You give me a thumbs up if you thought this video was helpful. It really allows me to grow the channel and get other people to literally unlock their dream body and to be the best version of themselves. If you guys haven't already, make sure to check out the IG over here. I try to give actionable insight every single day, the stuff that I use to literally helps better my life, guys. Like I said, I just want to give back. I want you guys to see how I've acclimated fitness into my lifestyle, why it's a part of my identity, and why these long-term sustainability attributes, what I said in this video, I've actually used my life, and I still use my life to literally unlock the dream results. So that's exactly what I try to do. I try to give you everything at the end result of what you need to do. Just put these systems and foundational frameworks in so you don't have to essentially go through, the trial and error and setbacks and the problems, all that stuff. And that's what I try to speak about every single day on my stories, daily reels, all this different stuff that gives you everything you need. So again, guys, thank you for watching another great video on the channel, and we'll go ahead and see the next one.